Zi Ruoyan is the unparalleled empress of the Great Yan, renowned for her beauty and talent. However, she is being targeted by three powerful forces from the upper realms. Now, through the words of her romantic rival, she learns about the true motives of these three forces. According to the calculations of the Tianji Pavilion, it would take at least 60 years for the innate jade to mature. However, there have been recent issues, and the time frame has been accelerated. Zi Ruoyan fell silent for a moment and asked, "What is the innate jade?" Mysterious, Luo Fenai smiled and replied, "It's on you." Zi Ruoyan furrowed her brows in confusion. She didn't understand how it could be on her. Then, as if she realized something, Luo Fenai took out an object from the spatial ring. Could it be the imperial seal of the Great Yan dynasty? Luo Fenai nodded as she looked at the jade seal in Zi Ruoyan's hands. Once this item matures, it will be the time to plunder the fortune of the nation. Zi Ruoyan remained silent for a moment before looking up at Luo Fenai. She asked, "What will happen if the nation's fortune is plundered?" Luo Fenai replied solemnly, "Different choices lead to different outcomes. The first choice, if the nation's fortune is plundered, signifies the demise of the Great Yan dynasty. All the subjects of the Great Yan dynasty will perish, leaving only you behind. The second choice is as the emperor. Choosing to resist the backlash of the plundered fortune, sacrificing yourself to protect your subjects." Zi Ruoyan frowned. "Didn't you say all of this is fake? Aren't the citizens and officials also supposed to be fake?" Luo Fenai shook her head, looking at Zi Ruoyan. "The situation is fake, but the Great Yan dynasty is a real existence. Look at the Qingyan Mountains over there. It's a massive range formed by the melting and stretching of a dragon's corpse." Xiao Tian suddenly realized and exclaimed, "No wonder everything raised and planted on this mountain tastes so good." Then Xiao Tian thought of something, inwardly complaining, "Why didn't you say so earlier?" Zi Ruoyan then pulled Luo Fenai aside, inquiring about what happened later. She asked if Luo Fenai was aware of the disappearance of her father, the emperor. Luo Fenai rubbed her head and continued, "According to the recorded intelligence, your father is likely saved by your mother. The information about the consolidation of national fortune plundering was somehow detected by your father. As described in the intelligence, your father sensed the plot. As a result, the Tianji Pavilion and the East Flame Empire dispatched numerous powerful experts to hunt him down. Little did they know, your mother is a hidden expert. Even in a sealed state, she resisted the siege of this formidable group. However, she ended up severely injured and trapped. Later, a giant hand shattered the space, capturing your father and mother, disappearing without a trace. Based on the speculation of the Crown Prince, your mother's background is terrifying. This intervention exposed the elders of her family. They took her and your father away." The two women, with solemn expressions, noticed Xiao Tian showing a hint of envy. They glanced at him with puzzled eyes. Xiao Tian regained his composure and earnestly said, "This East Flame Empire and Tianji Pavilion are too wicked. How can they manipulate other people's lives? But, Your Majesty, don't worry too much. Your father, controlled by others for so many years, should now be living carefree in your mother's hometown. He can finally rest and enjoy life." However, Xiao Tian's true thoughts were more cynical. His father-in-law is probably just living off his wife, abandoning even his own daughter. Just the real thoughts of Xiao Tian.